Thank you. There is a sword. Welded. The Lord asked me to tell you that when you talk about wrought, you're talking about usefulness. You're talking about value. When you say Lion of Judah, he's coming to smite the earth. He's coming to, you're talking about his ability to smite it. He will smite the earth with his value, with his usefulness, with what he has. So when you say wrought, you're talking about embodying everything God is. Embodying the totality of God's value. Listen, when I see people, maybe like youths, young girls saying that they want marriage, a young man saying that he wants car, some of these things we want are things that should respond to value. They are not designed to come to us through prayer. They should be things that respond to value. And then, if a marriage is contracted on value, it is value that should sustain it. In 19:16 of Revelation and 63 verse 1 of Isaiah and 21:3 and 4 of Revelation, value. What I have done this night for about 4 hours is to reveal the face of God's value in me in diverse ways. And that is the meaning of wrought. Do you know the imprint I have done here in 4 hours? Beginning from that fourth prophetic word. They're all from preparation. The 2 songs. The prophetic word. What I'm still doing. The insight. Then I'm about to bring power. They are all represent wrought. They represent royalty. Right, listen. You know David killed Goliath. That is first phase of his value. He can kill. But if you look at 1 Samuel, the Bible mentioned numerous that made him a king. When Joseph landed in Egypt, he became very useful to Pharaoh. He could buy the whole land of Egypt. He could buy Egyptians and give to Pharaoh. That is wrought. Wherever you find yourself, don't worry about what you will get to be useful. Your greatness is in what, not in what you get, it's in what you give to the place. Look at 1916. And he had on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords, 63:1 of Isaiah. Who is he that come from Edom? Thank you, the person who is very fast. With dyed garment from Bozrah. This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. That is glorious in his apparel, traveling. Verse number 2. Wherefore thou read in the apparel, the garment like him that traded in the winepress. That is this angel. Number 3.
I have trodden the winepress alone of a people that was known with me. For I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury. And the blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, and I will stain all my raiment.
Number 4.
For the day of vengeance is in my heart. The year of the redeemed is come.
The Bible says in that day, he said, I might not really wait for anybody. In verse 3, He said, I will go after them in my anger. He said, because there is already vengeance in my heart. And the vengeance is in the word. The death can only be conquered by men of rich value. Whatever that conquered poverty is the rich value of a woman. And can I tell you something? There is no place on earth that people of rich value are abandoned. Value is an attraction. You know, some people have tradition of kneeling down before women to give them ring. Those that kneel down to give women a ring are poor men. They are weak men. Kneel down before who? You're going to be the head of a woman and you went and knelt down before her. Kneeling down means what? That she's too much? How can your wife be too much? How can a girl you want to marry be too much that you're kneeling down? I don't understand though. That's some madness. From being head, you start being the one that kneel down. I don't understand. Kneeling down for a girl? Excuse me, it is somebody in the day of kneeling down. You kneel down before value. I said, you kneel down. Well, if you're broke, you can kneel down before any person. Maybe the guy is the one who pays your bride price. Why not? You can kneel down. Excuse me, I didn't see anywhere in the Bible where the ancient went to marry a girl and knelt down before her. Now, the king, in the days Esther wanted to marry the king, these girls have to do competition. These girls, excuse me, they have to supervise these girls. Supervise their legs, send some home. Send some girls that have spots on their leg home. Some have some kind of body, they send them home. And then before they bring one person to the king, these girls were unworthy to meet the king. You're turning things upside down. After Jesus have died for the church, he will come and kneel down before us. I don't understand. We that are his wife. After he died for us. I said on Sunday, I said the value of locust army cannot build this altar. All my life as a shepherd of locust army, I have never accused any locust. I have never gotten angry for any locust for not giving me money. I have never, not even when I'm alone. It is not your value that should build the altar. It is me that should die. It is a shepherd that should lay his life down for the sheep. Why will he be upside down? How can a sheep lay down his life for a shepherd again? I don't understand. You say people are not helping you. You are a shepherd. You should die for the people. And then after somebody has died, he started kneeling down again. How do you kneel down from grave? I don't understand. excuse me, listening to me is more important to me than helping me. Listen to me first. If you don't want to help me, don't help me. Don't worry about helping me. You have to listen to me first. Then if you want to help me, you can. If you don't want to help me, stay the way you are. After you have listened. When God was calling me, he didn't put your name and say, you're the one that must help me. This altar is my life. That is why when I come down now to pray, I pray like a dying man. Can't you see it's about 4 hours I've been talking? That to tell you how ready I am. So that when you go home now, you will be blessed. Because I came from preparation. I say I came from. No. I came from too much preparation. I've been getting ready from the time of God of gods. If we must meet the kings of the earth, then we should have value that can submit to them. Producing value is more important than fighting the devil. I was talking about David. David killed Goliath in one fight and then used 13 years to grow in kingship. He killed Goliath one day when he was 17 and was going up and down growing for another 13 years. What is more important to God is that thing that happened in 13 years, not actually the battle, the death of Goliath. It was there to introduce David, but that was not that's not what mattered actually. What mattered is that David have to have his value that will enable him to be a king. So when we are talking about submit the king of the earth, it will go beyond prayer. The sword of vengeance is the strongest weapon in eternity. That's my last. The sword of vengeance is the strongest weapon in eternity. 21, 3 and 4. Revelation. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be with his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God. Number 4, last. And all right. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things. Now, the only power that can end sorrow will emanate from the sword of vengeance. The only power that can kill death is the word, the sword that smite the nation. That is a sword. That is a sword. The sword that smite the nation is the strongest weapon in eternity. Excuse me. Do you know that even the king of the earth and their armies could come with chemical weapon? They could come with Taurus, the cruise missile of Germany, or Oroshonik of Russia, or the drones of Iran that scattered Ukraine the other day. All these kings has this, but the sword is more efficient than all. I will tell you more about it tomorrow.